Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the month of July 2019 Love and Romance reading. I'm going to be starting out with the first Lenormand deck in order to get a big picture view of the energies that will be available for whichever Scorpio this is during this general reading to work with on into and through the month of July 2019. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back to those of you who have been with me from the beginning, who come to me for month-to-month readings, and who especially have been donating. All right, here we go. On the bottom of the deck, we have a Scorpio who is shining like the sun, feeling like a kid again. Things are flowing smoothly, but there are obstacles. So behind the sun, we have I am hoping, wishing, and praying to shine like the sun, to feel happy and fulfilled. But there's anxiety when it comes to my home or business environment. I want to talk to a particular other person with the bird energies, but I'm feeling stuck or trapped. I have learned a lot spiritually about finances and or have learned a lot about someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, like yourself, Scorpio. There's this desire I feel by the second to third week of July 2019 for the Scorpio to hop, skip, and jump and move into the direction or travel into the direction of a new chapter, wanting to now open your heart. But you've got the compass and the clock. So divine timing is at work to help you to decide and figure out which path is in your highest, best good. There's a Scorpio who wants to roll the dice and take a risk because they feel that this connection is very karmic and or lucky. But there's the burden of confusion here. Am I making a mistake? Which way do I want to go? Should I bring an end to a situation? Should I devote myself to the situation? So the obstacles have to do with passionate energy here for the Scorpio. There could be a situation involving children and or a playful new direction. There could be a Scorpio who's trying to figure out which direction, which doorway, which path should I take? Should I or shouldn't I take a path? And there's children in the situation, or there's very playful energy having to do with the Scorpio. So by the third, fourth, into the last week of July 2019, there's confusion and trying to get closer to figuring out more about something that ended through a group, through your community, society, social media. Someone did something or was involved in an unhealthy connection and they're trying to move forward into a new direction. But there's still a lot of confusion for this Scorpio, wanting to meet up, get together, and connect with another to see if it is a soulmate connection or if that connection maybe is still there. Trying to get to the truth about commitment so this Scorpio can step into a greater path of abundance, security, and stability in their life, even if that's in an emotional way. Yeah, indecision. Should I or should I not meet up, negotiate, move into the path of a group of people, or communicate with another? Boom. A passionate masculine has shown up in the past with kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations. We have a Scorpio with the scythe energies trying to sweep away maybe from those kind words and messages because they're feeling burdened. They're unsure as to whether or not this is a karmic connection. They want to roll the dice and take a risk, and Spirit saying, let it go. Again, with the compass and divine timing, Spirit saying we are trying to guide you into the path of your highest, best good. So it's okay to keep your heart open during the month of July in a kind and patient way, but don't give away your mind, body, and soul to another until you have the clarity that you need. Okay, so in the center of this 5-card spread, this is the energy that'll represent the month of kind of the background energy during the month of July 2019. We have confusion and getting more clarity about a situation. Starting out the first week and a half or two of July, this Scorpio is thinking about someone at a distance, maybe someone who does not live with them in their current home life day to day, wondering about the devotion of this person, trying to find clarity, and by the end of the month, sneaking away from some form of wisdom, planning the long-term future. And it's like, I feel like the Scorpio doesn't like what they find out, or they're trying to obtain more wisdom about someone who's carrying the energies of the fox. Sly and cunning behavior. So for clarification, I like to bring in my second Lenormand deck, Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, for whichever Scorpio energy we are reading at this time during this general reading for the month of July 2019. Okay, so we have Sun. Okay, somebody really wants to have that feel-good energy. Things may be really turning out when it comes to home or business, making changes when it comes to home or business. Right behind that, we have communication about something coming to an end. A path is ending that no longer serves you, and this is about sweeping away from some sort of love and romance energy. Learning more about the path ahead, hoping, wishing, and praying for more finances or a situation regarding money. Bringing an end to some form of path, having the key to free yourself from the burden of what used to feel like a karmic connection. Some are hoping, wishing, and praying for another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, during the month of July 2019. Bringing an end to, having the key to, freeing yourself. What is this about? Okay, so for some Scorpios, we have an unhealthy connection tied to the Tower, which represents a big organization, beautiful home, circumstance, situation. There may be fear regarding an organization or lies and deceit when it comes to someone who's financially abundant, secure, and stable. We have a well-dressed masculine energy and confusion. So that's what this Scorpio is confused about. There are children here involved and or a desire to come together and create a family. We have the ring representing commitment, partnership, contract. Maybe someone that the Scorpio was committed or married to and with, where children were involved in some way. The advice here is the book. Spirit is saying it's time to recognize what you learned about yourself through previous chapters, and how now you're going to create a chapter whereby there is more stability and security for all involved. Because the burden is boredom and discontent. And Spirit's saying you have the key to freeing yourself from I almost want to say someone you used to wish for. There's like this desire to go back, travel, communicate towards another, but that would include energies of fear, lies, or deceit. Wanting to get to the truth about a situation. So Spirit's saying research that which it is you'd like to understand more during the month of July. So the first couple cards here representing the first week and a half of July 2019 for this Scorpio energy. So we have Scorpio thinking either they're at a distance from another, someone's at a distance from them, wanting to communicate via community, society, social media, and or wanting to go into greener pastures or towards. In the first 2 weeks of July 2019, we have a Scorpio who is wanting to devote themselves to another in hopes that they will devote themselves back to this Scorpio. By the third week of July 2019, we have a Scorpio who's got their heart wide open because I believe that your heart is open to someone. This person may be financially abundant, secure, and stable, or of a bigger build. That is what you're going to be obtaining more clarity about. So if you've been wondering about the devotion of another Scorpio, you may start to get more information about that around July 6th. I feel like a time to just patiently observe in the first half of July 2019. Now, by the third going into the fourth week of July 2019, we do have this communication from another person. I feel like texting, talking, tweeting is what's going to give you this wisdom when it comes to your long-term future. And boom, we have two foxes. So we have sly and cunning behavior definitely in the foundation between two people or within one or the other. And somebody's realizing that. And that's making them sneak away from this clarity and wisdom that they're obtaining after maybe talking with another. Someone may have someone on their mind and they're hoping they'll devote themselves to them. And then after maybe receiving communication or talking to them towards the last week or two of July 2019, this Scorpio starts to see that someone isn't really the one that they thought they were. And then they start to second guess, which is probably good because we have the fox here saying lies, sly and cunning behaviors. So we have passion here in the first week of July 2019 for whichever Scorpio this is during this general reading. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy when it comes to a passionate connection. Somebody's wanting to reconcile. I could have said that and should have said that earlier because I was definitely feeling that. So in the thoughts of the Scorpio for the first couple weeks of July, there is this desire to reconcile, to come together and to see if both of you want to devote yourselves to each other so that you can move into greener pastures in some way. In the first 2.5 weeks of July, spiritual advice is in the relationship sector to let your friends help you or come together with someone in kind of a friendship way to talk about and to provide support for one another. There will be a lot of passion through some form of reconciliation, but kind of touch base or observe or talk to your friends or write a journal, but wait. Free yourself. Look at in your creative aspects position. That's why I was thinking of doing something creative to get your mind off of the situation in the first 3 weeks of July. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time to free yourself from the thoughts of a passionate connection and or reconciliation. Focus on you, what makes you happy day to day, and know that you are very attractive during the month of July, Scorpio. Okay. You attract romantic love just by enjoying each and every day with an open heart, not allowing yourself to get caught up in a particular thought, hope, or desire. Okay, they're saying emotionally, you're going to recognize if you start now that through your prayers, your affirmations, and visualizations of what a soulmate is going to be like to you, you will have the strength to trust that spirit will bring someone your way if and when it is meant to be. So waiting on someone to communicate with you, I think even give them until the 12th of July. Ooh, that could be even the 30th. No, I feel like somebody might get a hold of this Scorpio around the 12th of July, 2019. So in the subconscious position of the circle spread, go ahead, make the romantic gesture. If there's passion there, communicate, have a good time, and then go talk to your friends or write in your journal, but think about it before you give yourself away to it. Free yourself from getting caught up in your thoughts, in your mind. Take back control of your life. Day to day, just remain optimistic about love, knowing that positive thoughts will bring romantic connections your way if you're single. So positivity is going to bring positive results and communications with others. Flirt, 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 flirt. Spirit's giving you the strength to extend your lighthearted energies because you're going to be very attractive and there's going to be energies of passion. You may want to reconcile, but just remain positive that through your prayers, if you don't pray for a particular human being, but instead pray to Spirit for a soul partner. Say, I trust Spirit that you will bring me a true love or a soulmate. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy life, but I'm going to observe. See, paying attention to the red flags in the first couple weeks of July 2019, healing family issues regarding parents, friends, exes, whomever. Learning about, for some, unrequited love and forgiving yourself and others. Releasing an ex. It's time to clear your energy from whatever it is you can't seem to get off your mind. Remember, free yourself in your creative aspects position during the month of July. There's chemistry, there's romantic feelings, there's children, and a need for heart-to-heart conversations. If you want to see how someone feels, maybe you, around the 12th of July, should contact another so that you can obtain the clarity that you need. Okay, in the next two, or by the second or third week of July 2019, this Scorpio might be going on a trip, might be going to see family or friends. Know that, again, through your prayers, you are calling in your soulmate, and Spirit knows that you are lovable, that you deserve love. They're telling you that Cupid's arrow is aiming right at you. Maybe if you go on a trip by the third week of July 2019, you will reconcile or come into connection with a past life connection. Don't try to control it. Let it unfold as it will, and trust in Spirit that divine timing is at work in your love life. Things could rise to a higher level, but I think that's more in Scorpio's thoughts by the third week. Make sure you don't become codependent in any way, like addicted to a person, place, circumstance, situation, thinking that someone is for sure the one. Spirit is saying, trust and have faith in Spirit, as we will send someone your way who will stir your romantic feelings. Someone's trying to reconnect with someone from the past. By the last week or two of July 2019, something feels like a romance of a lifetime, and then there's some time apart. Or that is Spirit saying, for sure, get together, communicate, and go away. Don't give away your mind, body, and soul. Just reveal your innermost selves and allow your bond to deepen over time. Because we really don't get to know anybody for sure until we've known them for at least sometimes up to a year or two. So I'm going to bring in the Osho Zen Tarot for clarification. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, for this particular Scorpio energy during the month of July 2019, please clarify these messages and provide energies of signs or elements. Okay. Okay, yep. Allow your heart and soul to sing. If you are single, it is indeed time to bring a completion to what was in your mind, in your body, in your soul, to get excited about stepping into the portal of new beginnings in your life. It could be that someone at the end of June is receiving kind words, messages, flowers. You're trying to cut away from the situation. It's feeling a little burdensome. You're hoping to come together with someone and move into greener pastures. You're hoping that someone's going to devote themselves to you as much as you want to them. So there are thoughts of reconciliation in the first couple weeks of July 2019. But with the Page of Cups, that's just about kind words and messages, and understanding that it's nothing more than just kind communication. And to leave it at that in the first couple weeks of July. In the relationship sector, here you are, sharing your passionate ideas, your energy, setting goals and meeting goals, coming together with friends, or writing a book about what you have learned, how you want to reconcile, because there seems to be more clarity that this Scorpio wants. In the creative aspects position, free yourself by sitting in the nothingness. The nothingness is where we start a journey, and it's where we end a journey. So you're being asked in the next 3 weeks to focus on a hobby, gift, talent, or skill: knitting, writing, drawing, painting, poetry, photography, pottery. Freeing your mind from this desire to reconcile with something that has gone full circle, and or stepping through the portal and communicating with someone new. If you feel burdened by another, then continue to move forward, because there will always be another ahead if you're single. But free yourself through a hobby, gift, talent, or skill in the first 3 weeks of July 2019. You're going to be very attractive. You're going to be attracting others, and Spirit saying take action to just flirt and have fun. Don't go too deep in the month of July, because you're going to understand with the Seven of Cups that you were projecting a situation to be much different than what it truly was. So continue to call your soulmate in through your hopes, wishes, and prayers to Spirit emotionally, as you enjoy the ordinariness, taking a walk out in nature, doing something that calms you, learning to meditate, because the number 8 here is about recognizing old pattern cycles and or behaviors in ourselves and or others and changing ourselves, rising to a higher level because we have learned about ourselves through situations and connections regarding other people. So in the subconscious position, we have you subconsciously wanting to go ahead and make the romantic gesture, but comparing energies of conflict between maybe two people. There could be a passionate masculine in the past who tried to get back in touch that caused a burden. And now in the beginning of July, somebody's coming into connection with someone new and they're comparing two people. Express your love. Remember, love is patience and kindness. Passion is a whole different deal. Day to day, stay optimistic and positive about love as you come together and compromise with those whom by which are different from you. Free yourself from this passionate energy if it leaves you feel burdened in any way, because there is more ahead for you if you're single. In your inner strengths position, Spirit's given you the strength and to go through a rebirth, to free yourself from that which was difficult in the past, Scorpio, and to now step into the portal of a new beginning. You're going to be very attractive. Hold back and really take some time to think about what you are projecting a situation to be in comparison to what it truly is, as you set goals and meet goals in relation to friends and family during the month of July, especially in the first 2.5 weeks. Okay, so you're going through a rebirth and it's a time to flirt, to know that you have control over allowing yourself to go down another painful journey, or to now honor your truth and speak your truth about your boundaries with others. So in the first couple of weeks of July 2019, in a 3-card summary here with the Osho Zen Tarot, again, we have you being blessed with the courage energies in the first couple weeks of July, Scorpio, to plant new seeds and to push beyond all obstacles and come back into the sun, the light of your truth. Because there's something that was maybe passionate and old, something that maybe even you were passionate about, a creative project or financial situation that has exhausted you. And Spirit wants you to look for a new path and a new direction when it comes to finances, creativity, and a new beginning that will grow and prosper. So have the courage to push beyond what has exhausted you and accept the gift of the Ace of Pentacles, recognizing the spiritual maturity that you have obtained in your journey. Now you have come into who you were meant to be when it comes to inner spiritual strength. And with the Queen of Swords energies, we have you with the morality energy speaking your truth about yes, no, maybe so, no, not yes, no, black and white, right? Yes, no, right or wrong. So there may be a Scorpio who's trying to have the strength to get beyond a difficult path involving with the Ten of Swords energies an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Yes, there's healing and Spirit saying go with the flow, especially in the first couple weeks. Free yourself from any guilt of trying to make a wish come true, manifest new beginnings, and don't connect with those who cause you the energies of burden in any way. In the second or third week of July 2019 for this Scorpio, somebody here has the devil energies. They are a lion in sheep's clothing, and you're being guided to turn inwards and to take some time to rest in the first 2 to 3 weeks of July 2019. Understanding with the totality energies that if someone doesn't come in to make, to put in the same amount of effort, then it isn't a total commitment. It isn't going to work. Okay, so with the Three of Swords energies of isolation, Spirit saying work on a hobby, gift, talent, or skill that you do for yourself each and every day that brings you joy and inspires you as you let these tears cleanse your path, your perspectives, your soul. Okay, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, postpone that fantasy and move quickly and excitedly into the direction of travel. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, there is someone who's being guided to travel or move into a new direction whereby you can shine like the sun and feel really good. And as you obtain and look at different possibilities, you're going to be able to let go of what was emotionally. So there could be a second possibility coming up for this Scorpio who has fire in their chart, or they're a very fiery, passionate, older fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. You've got the major arcana judgment here, helping you to come out of a particular perspective, to recognize that a path has gone on for too long and that it has you tied up in knots. Spirit sending you the chariot energies to travel and or move into new directions, come up with new ideas so you can burn away from that shadow in the past. The chariot energies is a major arcana whereby Spirit's going to guide you into the path of success, where you can free yourself from the Seven of Wands energies of stress and open your heart to being receptive to the idea that something was a fantasy or an illusion. Now would be a really good time to sit in the aloneness, not see it as loneliness, but as a time to reconnect with Spirit and maybe write a story about this fantasy, this dream. Home is where the heart is, and whatever's messing up with your mind, it's time to go through a spiritual transformation to ground yourself as that chaos is transpiring around you. To recognize if you feel like an outsider in any way, that there are new playful journeys opening up, new connections that are opening up that are better for you. See, by the end of July 2019, we have clinging to the past, but the 10 of Cups. So we've got the 5 of Cups of. This author says when we cling to the past, we become a blockhead. They're trying to guide you towards the 10 of Cups energies of peace, joy, happiness, serenity, and a happily ever after. So this is a lesson for some Scorpio when it comes to self-destruction that has, in the end, caused the energies of sorrow and sleepless nights. But Spirit's saying you will go. You will break through with the 3 of Wands. You'll have a breakthrough when it comes to a new direction, new ideas, new goals and intentions. What you put your energy into is going to bring your ship in. You may have someone coming towards you unexpectedly, maybe in August, that has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. So the truth is, or Spirit's saying, with the Ace of Swords energies, it's time to get back in touch with your consciousness, your truth, to cut away from whoever doesn't serve you and to move into the path by which you can see victory in your life, whereby you can reconnect with other people in the world, whereby you can share your creations with the world. I see a very happy and content, secure, stable energy if you focus on your own personal goals and intentions and just observe others throughout the month of July. Postpone something you are projecting to be what isn't. Bringing something to a completion so that you can open up. But also remaining optimistic and positive, coming into compromise with those who may be a little bit different than you, recognizing the reality of the situation, and then moving into a new direction that is so much happier and more fulfilling for you. Wow. So should these messages resonate and or they don't, and you want a personal reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below, and I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So I'm closing with the Sacred Rebels card by Alana Fairchild for Scorpio, please, in the month of July 2019. Whoa. It's time to dream a beautiful dream. It's time to choose a new direction. It's time for endings, whether it's connections, circumstances, places, environments, or thoughts. It's time to replace all that was with a new, beautiful dream. And a big, look at that, right behind that, a big, bold vision. You've come a long way. You see things now from a different perspective, or that's what Spirit's trying to guide you to do. So you could really even write poetry about your experience or start a small novel. So the card means finding beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change. Amen. It's time to dream and create. And it's a time to find healing potential through the challenges we have experienced in our lives. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled and minimized or shut down in some way. This oracle comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal a situation. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of the situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within you. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it is hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential even in the midst of a challenge. So remember, throughout the month of July, each time that you listen to the video, write down what it is you are hearing. And at the end of the video, do a self-study and ask yourself, why did I write this down? How does what I wrote down pertain to me at this time in my life? And what have I learned about myself because of what I wrote down? How am I now a stronger person because of what I have learned? And how am I now going to turn into my future and know what I'm going to accomplish and how I'm going to get there in my own personal journey? How I'm going to find peace, joy, happiness, and contentment day to day through what inspires me. Knowing that as I find peace, joy, and contentment, I will automatically give off a bright, beautiful aura, which in turn is going to draw a soulmate connection towards me. There will be the shock of the new, and it could be a fire sign for some Scorpios that you may not know yet, but may show up, maybe even at the beginning of August. We'll have to see. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, and or subscribe. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated. Take care and God bless.